It's fine. Okay. Hello. Hey, everybody. Yeah. I need to click the right thing again. Oh my god. You'd think after 17 episodes I'd be able to actually do things. It's the wrong name. You done it again, Rage. You done it again. I named it, and then it sort of reset itself. So now it's the wrong name again. But it's back. We're fine. We're good.
You're on, right?
We are on. We are ready here.
I made my hair worse in the 2 seconds I tried to fix it.
You know, it really be like that. It really do.
I'm gonna get a haircut next week anyway.
Yeah,
so yeah.
Pog haircuts. Let's go. I also need to apparently say Ariel is the best. Are you sure about that? I'm not sure. That's not a good American accent. I do think that Ariel might quite be the bestest. But the only reason I can think that is because GFSZK has gifted me a sub to her Twitch channel.
That's not in America. That's an 1800 slave owner.
No, it's Southern American. Like, oh my god, I think Ariel's like the best, dude. Oh my god. I don't know, the accents are just not happening right now. So much pain. Okay, so, jeez. This has been the worst starting to a podcast in all 17 of these episodes. Okay, firstly,
I'm just wondering how you would voice an 1800 slave owner.
It would probably be that voice, let's be honest. Jesus, okay. You should definitely be more specific next time. Yeah, so the podcast. I'd like to point out firstly, we've had 17 episodes, and we've been doing it mostly weekly, which means that we've been running this podcast for almost half a year now. We're coming up to half a year soon. My sister is jumping around behind my computer right now. California Valley Girl, Cowboy Girl, yeah, just all of these things. Damn, it's almost half a year.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, dude.
We should still
yes,
stream that game, that co-op game.
Yes,
It Takes Two.
It Takes Two. I have installed that, so that is on the list of things that we are going to do, and it will happen in the next couple of days, probably, maybe, hopefully.
The only reason was I didn't install it yet is because I thought we might install GTA, and I don't have enough space for both.
Yeah,
so
this is how it be. Yes. Oh my. So, I haven't even done like an actual intro. Welcome back to That's the Name podcast. This episode is called That's the Copium because our entire last week and a half has just been pure Copium. That's all I've been running on. Like, no joke. It's just been Copium. Did I put Copium in the thing, or do I need to go do that right now?
Oh, maybe. Yeah.
Oh no. Okay, I gotta go do that for BTTV real quick.
Oh, there's a vac.
There's a vacuum. But yes. Oh my god, I'm gonna have to do this like. Oh my god. This is already going horribly. Settings, channel, emotes. We're gonna get rid of Peepo Simp. Remove from channel. No one cares about that. Can't say that word anymore. And we're gonna go get Copium. How do I get Copium again? How do emotes? Search like Copium. Search. None of these are the real Copium. Where's actual Copium?
Definitely needed to be done during the stream.
This definitely needed to be done during the stream. There we go. We have Copium. And this is okay. It's all good. We are Copium now. It's okay. Apparently it didn't work, but you know what? We're okay with that. Copium. Copium is the emote that I'm Vince right now, but Copium is that emote over in the left. The top left. I think I'm pointing the right direction. Yeah, I'm pointing the right direction. It's that one. And the idea of Copium is you need to cope, so you chug the gas to cope. You know, Vince is back. God bless.
Yeah. Well, we're fixed actually. It's actually fine.
It's all good.
It's fine.
It's all fine.
We're completely fine.
that thing happened. No one saw that. No one saw that.
And that starts now, actually.
Oh my god.
Starts now.
It starts now. Love to see it. Okay, so yes, podcast things. This has been like this. Okay, yes.
It's kind of like normal for our intros.
This is like the most normal intro we've ever had. You know, it's yes. So, what's up first, Vince? Because my mind has gone completely blank.
Yeah, so first up, we have Prince Philip dying.
Yeah, dude.
A very exciting topic to start the day with.
Really exciting.
Sure, you.
He was almost 100, guys. Almost. Didn't quite make it.
I'm pretty sure he died like 20 years ago. Looking at him.
Yeah, I mean, he is literally a husk.
His body just kept going.
They kept him alive with black magic. Like, I don't know how else they would have been able to do that. Like, genuinely, this man, like, like I realize he's like 99, and that's extremely impressive. That is an emote. That is a great emote. Like they kept him alive, just through sheer willpower and like madness. It's actually extremely impressive that he was still going for so long. Like, it's crazy.
Yeah, he didn't look the greatest, you know. Maybe back in the day. But you know.
Yeah. Dude, I was like looking into him, right? Because I was like, okay, so I don't actually know that much about him. So he's the Duke of Edinburgh and stuff like that, right? But he was also like the Prince of Greece, and he was like the last in the line before the Greece like monarchy just died.
Is he Greek or?
Yeah, he's Greek, right? And like at least from what I read, right? But like, he was an asylum seeker who came to England. Like, I think it was England he came to because people were trying to get him out of Greece. And it's mind-boggling to think that he has been alive longer than India has been a country. Like, there's just like, that's crazy to me.
Yeah, I've also heard like something that if it like someone that's like 90 or something, then like the population of the world is like fucking doubled or tripled in their lifetime.
Yeah, like actually tripled in this time.
I wonder what it's like if the population is just 3 times as small.
Like, I actually have no idea. Like, it's kind of hard to think and be like, I wonder what it's like to see the population be less than it is now. And like, it's kind of hard to just judge population in general. Like, you see a lot of people in like the centers of like your country, like even like going into central London and being around there. Like, I'd see a lot of people, but I could never like even fathom 8 billion people. Like, that's just, it's too many zeros. There's too many zeros.
Too many.
I'm already having a mental breakdown.
Especially like near the Netherlands, it's like so crowded everywhere.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, it's crowded.
The whole country is just one crowd, actually.
A single crowd.
Yeah. It's like a blob.
Just one blob. To be fair, the Netherlands has like no land to the point that you were like, yeah, you know what? Let's go like dig up this. Let's go like build into the sea to give ourselves more land.
Yeah, like I think they just kind of stopped doing it because it probably killed a lot of fish. Let's be honest.
But like that's not the problem though. Like, from what I remember in geography, like, because we did a bunch of stuff on it during geography, like in my geography class, and one of the problems was that like, if there was an instance where suddenly like the sea level rose a certain amount and it flooded, literally 70% of your country just disappears underwater. Like, it's just all water gone. Like, because it's like,
there was like a crisis, like I don't know, like 80 years ago or something, where it basically happened for like like a province lower in the country, Sealand, where
it's called
they
Sealand.
got. Wait, are you Why are you laughing?
It's
Right?
called Sealand. It's under the sea. I don't know why that's so funny to me. These motherfuckers predicted the future.
You have very serious names for a problem. That's great. Wow.
It's a serious problem, but it's called Sealand.
Thousands died. Okay.
Oh no. Dude, that's like somebody calling this, I'm gonna call this city Bomb City, and then 30 years later it just gets nuked. Like, it's just like, I mean, I guess.
Yeah.
You weren't wrong.
Well, yeah. The only solution they have is just build the fucking things higher to
Yeah.
protect the
Like,
which,
because like the sea naturally erodes the dikes there, right? Like just because it's the sea's always doing its dumb shit, right? So because it like naturally erodes it, right? Like it gets really rough to just be there and be like, yes, gaming.
this is a shit.
Oh, fucking
Yeah.
Netherlands is a country, dude. Netherlands is a country. But speaking of people who also passed away, your boy DMX passed away this last week.
Someone who actually mattered.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm gonna be honest. Like, I listened to X Gon Give It To Ya, and I shed a tear. I shed several tears. Like, it sounds really stupid, but like, genuinely for me, DMX has impacted my life directly more than Prince Philip has. Like, very like in my eyes, it's more obvious the way he has impacted my life because the songs, some like just X Gon Give It To Ya has been like, just like my entire childhood.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think the royal family has ever impacted anything I did in my life, other than be a holiday.
Yes, this is true.
Do you guys? I asked you this before, I think, but do you guys also have a holiday for when it's like the Queen's birthday? I guess.
I think we don't actually have an actual holiday, but we have like sort of like we had holidays some of the times when it was like fives, like it was like she got to a certain age, or like her coronation was like a certain amount of years. Like we got like a day, right? But like that's very funny to me.
It's counted in fives because she just doesn't die. I
Yeah,
guess.
exactly. Like it's also kind of funny because like there was someone who on Twitter who was like, yeah, no, I didn't realize that like it wasn't like the Queen's parents who were colonizers, it was the Queen. Like she has been old enough that she has been the one like decolonizing the world, and it's still like being like, ah, yes, we'll give you your Commonwealth back, kind of thing at this point. That's crazy to me.
How about that stuff in the museums?
What about that
No.
stuff? No. How about the Kohinoor, the giant diamond from India? You want to give it back? No. It is in Crown Jewel. It is mine now. Like
We found it.
we found we found
it.
it in the cold, dead hands of your king. Like, oh, that's rough. But like, yeah, like
We found Rage. We took it.
we took him. We claimed him. But like, I don't know. It's one of those things where, on one hand, it's like colonization was just overall distinctly a bad thing that happened to the world, and it ruined a lot of things. But at the same time, I wouldn't be here on this podcast talking to you without colonization.
We would be on the Indian version of Twitch.
We would be on the Indian version of Twitch. It'd be fucking blotch. You got Bollywood, you got Hollywood, you got Twitch, you got Blitch. Oh no.
Yeah, sad that DMX died. I think
Very sad.
from what I heard, he overdosed.
Yeah, he had a
attack.
yeah.
So.
He had an overdose and it caused a heart attack. It was very sad. Too many people taken from us because of drugs and stuff.
Yeah, compared to Prince Philip, whose body just decided it's time.
His body. His mortal coil just gave up on him.
Like his contract with the devil ended.
Yeah, dude. They ran out of children to sacrifice to the demons. You know.
Yeah.
But it's just like it's just two very different ways of going out. You know.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess DMX did a bit too much copium. You know, it'd be like that.
Really, really odd one today. Right? You're
I don't
making fun of
know.
your
Don't know what the fuck is going on right now. I'm so like out of it completely. Like it's some next level shit in my brain right now. There are several monkeys with like the cymbals clanging away in my head, and this all happened. Like the stars have aligned for all of the jokes to be horrible.
We also have Friesland.
Friesland, yeah. Friesland,
Yeah,
yeah.
it's not that cold. I think the UK is colder, but
I do. It's also very funny to me where you've got like Greenland and Iceland is green and Greenland is ice. You know.
Well, fuck you.
And then we've got the United Kingdom, where none of the countries want to be together anymore.
It's very not united.
And we don't want to be a part of Europe anymore either. Who'd have thunk?
Remove it, it just becomes kingdom.
It's just kingdom.
Yes.
And then, but wait. It's a kingdom, but we don't have a king, we have a queen.
Yes. Queen. That's wrong.
It sounds like femdom. So yes, moving on swiftly. What else have we got to talk about today, Vince?
Well, actually, you brought us right into our next topic.
Right into our next topic. Marcy, our queen.
Yes.
Did the Dota patch didn't have Marcy?
Dota patch didn't have Marcy, but it did have. It did have another lady who is being ruled right now, I guess.
She is a character in the game.
Yes, she is 60% thighs and then 40% body.
She's 60% thighs, 40% hammer. And that's the character. That's literally that's the entire character. And like seems like the character is very good for like 5 minutes in the game, and then is just okay for the rest of it. You know? How it be?
Yeah, they buffed the shit out of her on the second day. She was unplayable, apparently.
Yeah, I mean, she was literally like verging on unplayable.
Like some of her abilities just didn't skill.
Yes,
it was kind of weird. But yeah, more important than the patch is other news about Dota.
Very important news. I see him everywhere. His triumphant return.
Anna is finally back to OG.
We love Anna.
Rightful place, home. So yeah, Anna is a pro. I guess he's like a pro player that many consider like one of the best carry players.
One of the best? No, the best.
Yeah, I consider him the best.
I would also consider him the best.
But he basically took a break and now he's back. So hopefully OG.
Oh no, everything is playing apparently for some reason.
Everything is playing.
No, I tried to like pull up the tweet of Anna, and then for some reason it decided to play like 3 different tabs on my YouTube all at once. So my ears just got master blasted. That was amazing. We're fine. Yeah, continue.
Yeah. I forgot now.
Yes.
So
he's back.
Yeah. Smite is also getting a new hero.
Yes. Gilgamesh, who's just drop kick people. He looks cool. I'm excited. I was really excited to see whether I could in Dota there's a character called Mars, and his whole thing is he like has a spear that he throws and he can stun people against walls, and he creates a ring and he can stun you against the wall, right? But the thing that's cool about him is if you're fast enough, you can throw the spear at someone and then summon the ring of the arena fast enough that they get impaled into the arena as they're traveling. right? So you throw the spear, then like summon the arena. And Gilgamesh has like this similar sort of thing that I assumed could be the same way. He has this ability where he drop kicks. He just kicks someone, right? And then his ultimate, he summons like a bunch of winds, and if he kicks you, you bounce off the winds of the wall, right? Like back into the center. And so I was like, it's like a big circle. It's like it's basically just a big circle where you can run out the outside, but like if you get hit by Gilgamesh, you get knocked back in, right? So like if you get kicked into the wall, you get bounced back into the center.
Like, kind of like Odin ult.
Yeah, a little bit. But like it's like you can walk out, but it's just like a heavy slow, and if he hits you on the like as you're about to walk out, you get knocked back into the middle. But like the reason why I was like this could be super cool is because I was like, can you drop kick someone and then summon the winds so that they get bounced back in? You can't because Smite is bad. And it like the animations for both of those abilities are super fucking long. So like you can like even if like you summon the winds and then kick, there's still a chance that you like kick them through the winds. And it's like okay. I'm still gonna play this character because it's fucking Gilgamesh. But like okay.
Cool. Yeah. So he's a warrior, right?
Yeah, he's a warrior. I mean, he seems like he's like vaguely interesting. The most interesting part about him is he has like a reverse Kins ability, where like he does damage on his autos while he has his stim up based on his own maximum health, right? So you just stack a bunch of health and you just bop people for like 100 damage in auto. But like it's weird. Like he seems like he's like probably an okay character. I don't know. He seems like he'll be fun. But like he's not got a huge amount going on for him, it seems. Like I say that all of his abilities have like a billion things on them, but they're all like pretty basic abilities.
Yes, the line ability, I assume.
No, he has the kick, which is basically the line. So he kicks you in a line and it's his clear. And then he has the big fuck off jump with a big AoE. Like I mean tier alt sized AoE on his jump.
It wouldn't be a Smite hero if it didn't have a line. Like
I mean, it's a kick, so it's not a line, but it's a line. It's basically just on her impale, like, but it knocks like one. Like it's just on her impale. That's all it is.
Stun wall as well.
Like if it hits you into a wall, yeah, it stuns you. If it hit you into another god, it stuns you as well. So,
but why would they make on her impale again?
It's on her impale, but better. But the difference is like you have to hit them with your own body, so you can't like tipper someone. You know, like with on her impale, you can get right to the end of the like impale and it hits someone for the damage. Right? Doesn't work with that. You've only got like a little bit of like space where you like bonk them.
I see.
Though to be fair, the best part about the character is when he jumps. One of his voice lines is just Gilgamesh incoming. And yeah, like I couldn't ask for more. That's it. It's just
amazing. Yeah. So when is the new hero
out? I think it's like a week from now, or like this. It's either this Tuesday or the Tuesday after.
Yeah.
Gilgamesh release date April 20th. Okay. Sure. Yes. It seems like April 20th. Something like that. Sure. I don't know. Like, so not this Tuesday, but next Tuesday. But yeah. Speaking of triumphant returns after Anna, a lovely gentleman that we have missed so much has also returned.
Yes.
It's back. Sort of. Kind of.
Sort of.
Ish. But yeah, Haim has returned very briefly, sort of, for a couple of like nights of smite and death.
Yes.
And it is it's been a blast from the past, dude. Like it is wild.
So yeah, Haim was basically the person we hung out a lot with when back in our like true smite days where we played it like every fucking day.
That's all we did.
Yeah. And it was just he was also like on the team with us, which is
he was our mid laner.
Yeah, he's so fucking funny. It's
so
insane.
fucking funny.
It's
So I like I mentioned it the night, right? But like I feel like I need to mention it again. So me, Vince, and Haim are playing Smite, right? And we're playing Smite at like 2 in the morning, yada yada. And I get this feeling, right? Yeah, he's a dad as well. Like he has had a kid, and it's crazy. Like it's madness to think that the Haim that I know has had a child. Like that's
I just think of like that How I Met Your Mother episode.
yes.
They're just like, the guy's a dad.
The guy's a dad. He is Barney. Like he is the Barney of the friendship group, where it's just he's constantly hilarious and nobody knows what the hell he's gonna do.
Yeah.
But like it happens, dude. But like yeah, so like we were playing last Thursday and it was like middle of the night, and the next day I needed to go like I was like not sure whether I needed to wake up early to do stuff and whether I needed to go. But like it's like 2 in the morning. And I had this sensation of this feeling of like, this is a school night. I'm 22, by the way. I haven't gone to school in about 5 years. But I had this sensation of, oh my god, like it was such a blast from the past that my body was like, this is a school night and you are doing something wrong. Why are you playing Smite? You should be in bed. And I was like, why am I feeling like this? What is going on?
I feel like we didn't realize that those were good times.
They were.
Until
Oh, it's too. It was. They were. You didn't realize they were good times until they were gone, dude.
yeah, but I mean, I guess they're really gone. So
It's not really gone. He's back, and couldn't ask for anything more. You know.
he said his dogs became fat.
His-
So that's interesting.
yes. I think one of his dogs was named Hercules, right?
Yeah, at least so.
I don't remember the other one that was named. Fuck. But yeah, I remember the dogs, and the dogs were the best. You're an adult, still have school nights. Yeah, that's rough, Ariel. Just
He also said he's a butcher, right? So
Yeah, he's a
maybe
butcher.
that's
that's why they're fat. Oh no, dude. I don't know why, but as soon as I heard that he was a butcher, all I could think of is him being Pudge in my head, right? Just blonde Norse Pudge with like the full long hair, but like the Pudge face still. And he's just like, the ball is coming. Save yourselves. And then he just catches somebody, and dies. Like, I don't know why this picture has gone into my head.
You ever feel like the time we met each other was like a very it was such a coincidence.
Yeah.
Because I feel like it was like the right time, sort of.
Yeah.
For all of us. Because I think when we really got to know him, he like went through like a breakup or something.
Yeah.
Something like that. And
Could
then
be like that.
it was like do you remember that story though?
The what?
Do you remember the funny story though?
I think so. Yes. If we're talking
Yes.
if we're thinking about the same story, I'm not sure if that story is podcast friendly.
I mean, one with the clothes.
The clothes. I don't know if I remember this one.
Oh, it's
Oh god, are you having to tell the story?
well, I guess so.
Oh boy.
Tea, though.
Times T. Oh,
It was like I think so. I remember that like it was something like he broke up with her, and
Yes.
then they broke up. Whatever. I don't remember.
Yeah.
But basically, he saw like clothes at her place.
Yes.
Then they met up, and then for her to give the clothes back,
Uh-huh.
and then he took the clothes like in front of her, and he threw them like in the river.
Oh yeah, I do remember this. I vaguely remember this. I remember like him saying that like her parents were like really like were standing there and being like really judgy, and he was like, "Fuck you, I don't need these clothes. I don't fuck you guys. Screw you guys." They're like, "Yeah, let's throw them in the river. I don't need them." Then he like had to cycle home through the rain, and he was like, "I don't care. It was worth it."
I feel like the story got like wilder.
Yeah, every time. Oh my god.
I think I heard I was like fucking 16, and I was like, oh yeah, that seems about right.
Yeah, that's a Heim thing to do. It's just
Oh, that's fucking wild. Like,
that's fucking mental.
not normal.
Dude, I remember like him just being like, I think it was that same night or like one of the nights where he was like he'd cycled home from like her place, right? I don't know if he was still dating her, if this was just after. But he was like, he'd cycle home, and it's like a mile and a half, right? And he comes back, and he's like, it like absolutely drenched, and he was like, yeah, so the rain was like a budge, and my heating's on, so I'm like nice and warm, but like I have no like clean clothes because all of my clothes were rained on, right? So he's like, yeah, no, we're just gonna play, and I'm sitting here in my underwear. Don't picture it, boys. Don't picture it. And then I just remember Jeff being like, "Why am I picturing it? I don't understand. Why am I picturing it?" Oh, it's just good times, dude.
Yeah, he has played that game since like season 1, and
Like, actually,
he's proud that he's never spent actual money on it.
and I'm here with Archon Thanatos, like, why did I do this? I spent so much money.
You got Archon Thanatos at like when it was released, right?
Yeah, I did.
So it wasn't like as bad as it.
No, but like, it's still a lot of money I've spent on this game.
How much was it? Like,
I mean,
on release?
like, Archon Thanatos was like 70 quid at the time. But like in total, but like I got a bunch of skins along the way, right? Because it was the Odyssey, the only good Odyssey. All of the Odysseys so far, like after that, have been horrible. By the way, they've all just sucked. But like I looked into it, and I think I've spent like £1,500 on that game, and that's just like,
well,
copium, chug the copium.
You got the Mafia Kuzumbo skin in return.
I still don't have the skin.
Have it? Okay,
I don't have it.
You got boosters.
I got boosters. I got boneless boosters, boys. Oh my god. I feel like one of these days we need to summon Jeff, and we like, and maybe like Scotter or someone. I don't know who the fuck else we even played with. I remember like consistently it was us four. Like, but I don't ever remember consistently playing with like a fifth. So like we need to just get us four together and just be like, yeah, let's just copium, die, and some smite.
Yeah, those were the good times, dude.
I just remembered the time when Jeff threw a full health person onto you while you were 1 health as a cat. Just
really missed like that team though.
Yeah, it was. I feel like I still genuinely miss the environment of just being on a team.
Yeah,
and like it's rough for like Dota as well, because I'd love to be like on like even if the team wasn't like actually like going anywhere, it doesn't really matter. It's just the fact that I've got like a consistent 5 people I can play with. We're consistently all gonna play our roles, right? And all of us are gonna have fun playing the game together and trying to improve.
Yeah,
I miss that, dude.
I mean, there's definitely like some teams like that.
Yeah,
but it's kind of hard to find people in Dota.
It is kind of hard. It's like I feel like it's that awkward thing where like I find people on Dota and I'm kind of like, these people are okay, but then this is no Team Eyes. This would never be like, this wouldn't be Team Eyes, you know?
Yeah.
Maybe I'm just trying to,
You know,
can't make up for
what's
godliness.
funny about time is that our next subject, GTA. Yes. I was
GTA.
I wanted to talk a bit more about like the goal I set for you for next week to try and do some GTA 5.
Oh god, yeah.
But yeah, I feel like Han would be so fucking good at it.
He'd be so funny.
He'd be so funny.
He'd be like, so funny. Oh my god.
Like,
you'd be like just chilling, and he'd just crash an aeroplane into like the floor next to you, jump out, and be like, "What's up, boys? I'm here. How's it going? You ready, boys? We got a train to catch. We got a heist to go for." It's just be like, be perfect.
Yeah. Like it's been kind of. I mean, I guess since last week as well, but it's been kind of blowing up again.
Yeah, it has.
Probably because they like invited like certain streamers again and stuff. And I think it's like a really fun thing to watch if you ever like got to. Did you ever watch it, Rich?
I've watched a couple of things, but like not like not anyone really too big, if that makes sense. Like I watched a couple of people play like randomly, just in general. But like it feels like something that would be fun, but it seems kind of weird to get into, if that makes sense.
Yeah, I think it's really funny to see like these streamers that don't do that
Yeah.
like really
Yeah.
to get into like the roleplay thing.
Yeah. For sure.
Because this is really like the beginning is really awkward. They don't know what to do. And then you just slowly see them becoming like a criminal.
Oh, yes. Always, they slowly become criminals. Of course.
Because like I remember when Saikuno streams it a lot.
Yeah.
And he was like just trying to like be friends with everyone at the start. And now he is friends with everyone, but he also burns people alive. So so that's some character development.
I feel
there.
like the issue is that like that for me there'd be no difference between like just playing the game normally and then suddenly wanting to burn someone alive and go full Trevor, right? Like just be like, oh yeah, no, I don't like that guy anymore. I'm just gonna drive a car into him. That's it. You know, it's just how it is, right? It's like, oh, I have a gun. I'm just gonna shoot this guy in the head. He's annoying me, and then just walk off. And then it turns in from a session of like proper GTA RP to just everybody's hunting me. Oh no, like,
yeah, it's not too often people actually shoot each other though, unless there's like a very serious thing or something.
Yeah, true.
But yeah, would you want to try it?
I definitely would try it. Like, it seems like it would be fun, but I feel like it would be just a bit weird to try and get into, if that makes sense. So.
Yeah, I think like because it's like probably the biggest now that it's ever been.
Yeah.
So there might be like a lot of servers that are available, like
True.
even if you don't have private invites and stuff.
Yeah. Yes, I mean I have to do it for the thing, right? So I'll get out at some point in this week. Oh boy, gonna happen.
Yeah.
Speaking of like things that we were meant to do, there was like a thing that we were meant to do that was play some games of like Earth Spirit and like Troll, and we sort of did it, but we sort of didn't, and then we realized that we didn't. I don't think we set ourselves like a cost for it.
I rewatched it, and you specifically said that we're not going to have a cost. We're just going to schedule it.
Yeah, so it just didn't happen on stream, but it sort of happened like otherwise. So we'll just do something else next week, but we'll come up with that a little bit later because I still need to think.
Well, we replace the thing with. I mean, it's separate from the challenges, I guess, but we will stream It Takes Two together.
Because I did buy that, and it does look like a hell of a lot of fun. So
yeah, it's 40 gigabytes though.
It's pretty big. Like, so you just need to install the like the friend pass thing, right?
Yeah.
Okay. But yeah, we'll see. One of my friends was actually streaming it. Like Kat and Rosie, both of them playing it, and I looked at it and I was like, I want to play this myself, so I was like, I don't necessarily want to be. I don't know if this like spoilers are a thing for this game, so I was like, I kind of just like muted the I put the stream on a low volume as possible, so I would still give a view, kind of thing, and then I like did other stuff. You gotta rep your friends, you know.
Yeah, learn for them.
Yes. Speaking of Kat, though, I'm mildly mauled. Because we were meant to do the podcast on Thursday, which wasn't going to happen anyway because I kind of died. Like, I got super, like, ill. It wasn't COVID or anything, but I just got, like, flu or a cold or something, and I died for, like, 3 solid days. But, like, he has been unable to join this podcast, obviously, because he's working today. He was meant to join on Thursday. And then one of my other friends, Aaron, was meant to join the podcast today, and then something came up. So, 2 guests have ditched us, which is sad. More copium required. But, once again, classic reminder, anybody, you want to be on the podcast, please, sounds great, join us, come hither, please. I just want to talk to you. Just want to talk, Jimbo. Just want to talk. But yeah, that's my PSA for the day.
Yeah, yeah, besides that, I've been trying to
Mhm.
learn how to play bass. I've
Oh yes.
played some basic songs, but I cannot cut my finger while
Yeah.
cutting bread.
Eating bread. Of all things to cut your finger on. That's hilarious. Slapping the bass. I
Yeah,
like
I know you're laughing, right? It's a very serious issue.
very serious issue. Very serious. If it's any consolation, I felt very weird like do like playing bass, like bass guitar, because my pinky finger, for some reason, just feels really weird every time I try and play guitar right now. And it's really agitating and I don't enjoy it. But I did want to say, genuinely, I've heard of like that yeah, that's why I mean that's why we did it. But like also, Vince wanted to play bass because he actually thought it was kind of cool because he's a nerd like that. But like no, like, genuinely, Vince has got like very good at bass very fast, and I'm really impressed. So
Thanks.
very impressive.
Yeah, the only problem is because I did cut my finger, I can't play for like a couple days. Because it's like my index finger, so I can't actually. It's very and it also really already killed my index finger to like try like the sliding.
Mm.
I want to practice it, and like that one thing that you helped me learn
Yeah,
that had those slides in it, and
yeah. There's a lot of slides in that song.
yeah, and yeah, I also
Basically,
okay. I also basically only played at like 1 till like 4 a.m.
yes,
So
this is true. It's very hilarious that like your mic picks up the volume of your bass louder than my guitar picks up. But if I'm playing my guitar like in the middle of the night, people get annoyed. But if you're playing bass in the middle of the night, no one cares. And it's like,
yeah, and I thought they would like when I try to slap, but I guess they don't hear it. So
apparently not. Which we take those.
yeah,
We
it's
really
like
do.
it's kind of a coincidence that because I have it hooked up to my PC basically, so I can listen to it through my headphones.
Yeah.
So you basically hear the same thing as me, which is kind of loud compared
Yeah.
to my voice.
Basically.
Yeah.
Slapping the bass mon. Slapping the bass mon. But yeah, like one of the things that I remember, like you were saying that you wanted to do is you wanted to get me to record guitar and also potentially record voice or something.
Yes. Sing. Because I need it.
Yeah. I guessed.
Because I do actually need to work on a project for school, and I kind of have been stalling.
Darling.
So yeah.
As we do. Electric guitar a lot lately. Ariel saying that she wanted to play electric guitar a lot lately. Too lazy to pull it out with the amp. Yeah, I mean, I literally bought an electric guitar like at the beginning of this month, and then just kind of only played it for a bit at the beginning of the month, and then stopped playing it for a little bit recently. But like, yeah, I get that feel. Like,
Yeah, honestly, it's I've barely used the amp. I just used the amp like twice, and
yeah,
for the other stuff, I just used the audio interface
yeah,
and just get into my PC because it's so much easier.
it is.
Like I'm not gonna like stop doing anything on my PC just because I want to play bass. I get too distracted for that.
My main issue is like I don't actually have a huge amount of space right here. Like I'm literally as far back as I can be, and my chair has like what you call it, armrests, right? So like in order for me to play my guitar seated at my computer, I literally sit in like a really weird way with my leg like up here, and I'm playing like this, and that's really bad for like everything. Bad for my posture. It's bad for my leg. It's bad for my hands because my like I'm in like a really weird position, and it's just bad for like the sound of the guitar. So like most of the time when I end up playing the guitar, I have to like actually stand up and use my strap. It just feels really weird to do sometimes. But I have I have actually really enjoyed playing guitar like a lot more recently than I have like for the last couple of years. So that's nice. It's
Yeah,
good.
I learned the intro of White Putin.
Of course you did.
Yeah, yeah, those. Yeah, I don't.
That's
I don't.
amazing.
I didn't get a strap because I don't think there's. I really need it if I'm
Yeah.
just gonna sit, anyways.
The White Putin song is it's just the best song.
It's the meme song.
The meme is so good. Like, you're gonna have to show me that later tonight. That sounds hilarious.
Yeah, the only problem is I can't like the actual melody is really hard.
Yeah.
It's not even that part. It's like the end. It's like
Yeah.
that's the part that's like really hard.
Yeah. I mean, I guess you could just like input, like just use a slide. I guess just slide it to make it sound like that. But
Yeah.
I don't know. It's good. There was a point where I was like trying to learn a song, and it was a song by Cage the Elephant. Ain't no like Rest for the Wicked, I think was the song I was trying to learn at one point, and I was trying to learn it, and it just has like the weirdest. It's just weird because it requires you to use like an actual like finger slide, like it's like a metal like thing that you put over your finger to make the sounds, and it's just like it's so weird. It's so weird. It's like because like without that you can play the rest of the song fine, but like doing the intro kind of requires that, and it doesn't sound right without it, and I don't have one, so I was just like, well, I guess I'll just learn something else. Lol.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Ariel. If you wanted to like plug the guitar into your PC, you just need like an audio interface. Like mine's like a Focusrite. Like I don't think it's that. I don't think it was that expensive.
It's not like super expensive, but they're far more expensive than they probably should have any right to be. But you know,
yeah.
what can you do?
What can you do?
What can you do with a drunken sailor?
I mean, you can like the Focusrite. If you get like the cheapest one, I think it's still probably like 100 or something. So that's unfortunate.
It's still kind of expensive.
But yeah, I mostly got it because I needed it for the mic, anyways. Because like it's like an XLR input, so
yeah.
you can't put it into a normal computer.
Mm-hmm. There are like thingies where you can like plug your guitar into a USB, and it just looks very sus. It looks very yikes to me.
Yeah.
Acoustic. Like literally over there, I have two acoustics sat right next to each other that I just don't use because I just prefer to use my electric. Like 99% of the time, it's really, I don't know. It's not like they're bad acoustics. Like one of them definitely is. One of them is like not good. It's just like bent inwards, so the strings like are very far away from the board, which feels very bad to play. But the other one is like actually like a good acoustic guitar. I just like, I don't know, you know, electric. Electric is cool.
Yeah, I feel like, I mean, my fingers are like they're pretty small, I guess, or slim. I don't know what you call it. But it's pretty funny because you have to like when you slap, you actually have to slap like pretty damn hard on it, and yeah, it's something. It does kind of destroy your thumb after a while.
Yes,
so
it's true.
That's fun.
I have actually one of the things that I wanted to talk about is so. Spoiler alert! I've like had long nails for a bit now, right? I don't have like my black nail polish on anymore, which is very sad. But I'm gonna repaint them. But like I intentionally have like let my nails grow. And the thing was, is I used to have I still do have like unintentionally my brain just turns off and I start biting my nails. Right? It's not nice. I don't enjoy it. But I'm like I gotta put it out there. I'm a dirty nail biter. Or at least I was. And I'm like very proud of myself for not biting my nails. Like they are very nice and long. You know, very, very nice. The only issue is playing guitar with long nails is not good. It does not feel satisfying. It's hard. It's a lot harder than it should be.
Yeah, I think most recommend to just cut them.
Yeah.
So yeah, just do that.
Just so you just do it, dude. Just fucking do it, lol. I mean,
I think compared to like my dad's like fingers are like triple the width of mine.
Big chunky fingers.
Like workers' hands, you know.
Yeah, dude.
Like they're
out
long,
on the field.
like very thin. They're they're pencils.
I mean, I have very long, thin fingers, but I am just long and thin in general. Yes. Yes.
It makes them very fragile, though. I think I had a fracture in one, and I bruised like on both of them, like both my ring fingers.
You want me to tell you something mildly horrifying?
Sure.
I've never fractured or broken a bone, touch wood. So far in my life, ever.
I mean, we're gonna change that by the end of this year.
No, don't do it. Don't break my legs. I don't wanna. Stop. Oh, jeez.
Yeah, that was something.
It was something.
I mean, I fractured my like ring finger when I was like, how old was I? I was like 8. Also, it wasn't my dad's birthday, so his birthday was ruined. It's because I kind of was like just running around, and then I ran into the couch. And apparently I did so hard that it fractured a finger.
That's the most crackhead shit. That's beautiful.
Yeah, I lost life after that.
It's actually so funny. How does that happen? How do you just? Oh my god! I mean, to be fair, my sister ran into a glass door, and broke her foot. So well, I don't know if would she run or was she pushed on a chair? One of the two. Oh yeah.
Push on. That sounds so horrifying.
I mean, like they were just playing with a chair, and then they thought the door was open, and then she got pushed, I think, on the chair, and then went through the door, shattering it, breaking her foot. You know, classic kid things.
I refuse to believe people are out there that didn't accidentally run into a glass window at some point in there.
My sister broke a window in like my brother-in-law's house, not even like too long ago, like 2 years ago, just by like sticking her butt out while trying to close a door. I'm not even joking. Like she stuck her butt out too hard, too fast, fell backwards a bit, and shattered some glass. Like it's mind-boggling.
Yes, Rach.
Yes.
Have you come up with a challenge for me?
I come up with a challenge for you. How about
in 2 weeks?
In 2 weeks, yes. How about we do something music related? Okay. So the thing is, like, I feel like if this is something that it isn't both of us doing part of it, even if it's not my challenge to do, right? It's not gonna happen, right? I tell you to just write a song, probably not gonna happen. This is how life works, right? So how about together I will come up with some chords or something, and you come up with a bass line.
Sure. I mean,
approve of this?
Yeah.
And then we will release a song in 3 months. Months. And if you do not come up with a bass line, the cost is going to be... I didn't think about this. The cost is going to be, I'm going to have to sing on stream.
If you fail, you're gonna have to learn the whole of White Putin and have to play it for like 30 minutes straight on stream.
Is this... So what's the thing I'm doing, though?
You're doing the chords.
Am I just doing the chords? Is that what we're doing for this 2 weeks?
Yeah.
Okay. Sure.
Maybe melody. We'll see.
Chords and some melody, sure. We'll come up with some. Hand wave it as general song things.
General song.
So you have to sing something, general song. You're going to have to sing some things on stream, and I'm going to have to play Wide Putin.
Okay. Yeah, I don't think you want to hear me.
I mean, that's the point. It's like... got to be enough of a cost that like it's worth it to do the thing, right? Is the plan.
I mean, sure.
Sure, dude. Oh my god, I just remembered something. So you remember we were talking about Marcy, right?
Yes.
I got reminded about something because we were talking about like hands. So basically, in my D&D campaign, which is going to be on tomorrow, so you guys can watch about the same time. Yeah. I have introduced an NPC who is vaguely similar, like same name as Marcy from Dota 2 Dragon's Blood. Kind of same idea, generally, sort of, I guess, vaguely. Like the character is mute, right? And like I was like, cool. So I was like, you know what would be cool? And I like the idea of, because I was like, you know what, sign language is kind of cool. It'd be interesting if I would like learn how to say like something in sign language, right? Or like do a little bit of sign language for this character. So I literally like looked around, found how to like say out my name is Marcy in sign language, and then I proceeded to completely forget to do it during last episode.
Did you like get the signs, or
No,
you
no,
just
no, no. I forgot that I had the idea to do the signs in the first place. So my like one of the other characters just introduced Marcy, and then that was it. And then I remembered after the session, and I was like, "Why?" So you
I hope you
know,
did like 20 strength.
oh yeah, she's a Chad. She's a Chad. But I believe the way to say my name is Marcy is. I've just pulled out my headphones a little bit. That's cool. Very cool.
Part of it.
I can't hear you. Give me a second. Speak.
Yo,
Speak.
P.
P. Yes.
Perfect.
So it's this, and then it's wait, no. This. What do I say? This, and then this. That's how you say my name is Marcy in sign
just
language.
like your brains or something.
But I what?
What did you just grab off screen?
So you're meant to like point to your head, point away, and then point to your chest.
I don't know, it's like when you pull out your headphones.
Oh, you know, like because my headphones are over here, but like it's like my like the wire, right? Like I pulled it out a bit, but like I have to put them in a very specific way, otherwise I don't hear any sound.
Yeah, that's the life.
Very. This is the life. Because you know, my sister, vacuumed up my last headphones and didn't tell me for like a week.
You say like very loud when you do.
Yeah. No, she's not in here. It'd be like that. It do. Oh, very sad. But yeah, you know, I feel happy that I've now done it at least once. It's not gonna happen. It's probably not gonna happen in the D&D campaign because I realized that one of my players, legitimately has like a way of connecting people telepathically. So it just doesn't matter that she's a mute. It's just like,
just give her like a fucking Irish accent in there.
yeah, I will. But it's just like
triple Irish. It's Irish noises.
Just Irish. All I can think of is, like in Borderlands 2, there's like a clan of people called the Hodunks, right? And there's like, it's like a big guy with like a grandpa kind of guy like sat on his back. And the big guy is like, "Oh, geez, Grandpa, I don't know what to do." And then the little grandpa guy goes, "Here, there." And it's just like, yeah, that's Marcy. That's what she's gonna sound like. Oh, jeez. Oh.
Yeah.
So
I think that's about the end of the podcast.
I think that's about the like we've done about an hour, bearing in mind the 7 minutes of dead air before the podcast. That always happens. Those
are the best parts, right?
The best parts where you get to just see the copium. But yes. Is there anything else you wanted to talk about before we go?
No, I think that's about it.
Cool.
Anything cool coming up, Rach?
Anything cool? I mean, I'm getting to like actually leave the house and see my friends very briefly again, which is nice.
Are you getting the vaccine?
The vaccine? No, I'm not, but I'm allowed out the house. So, Lamau.
Do they
Distancing, boys.
are they starting to give them to young people as well there?
They are, but like I'm not like at all ever considered because I don't have a job, and I'm also like 22 and like the least risk. You know, it'd be like that.
It's like an ugly
And
and
ugly,
fat.
and ugly and fat. You know, and ugly and fat.
Another.
Uh, I did want to.
They sent you a letter with all the insults.
Only insults. It's like, you stupid motherfucker. I do have asthma, so I'm like slightly above most of the other people at my age, but like, not really. It doesn't really make for like much of a difference. But it'd be like that. One thing I did want to shout out before we go, once again, one of my friends does a podcast himself with one of his friends from uni. The podcast is on Spotify. You can find it under The Friendship Quest. I still haven't like been on, but he said at some point he might have us like join, and then he, podcast swapping for a bit. His podcast is a lot more. How do I put this? Edited, and not randomly saying shit, fuck, cunt, twat every second of the day. But it is.
Monetization.
Monetization is gone. There's no monetization here.
Buy 3 cents.
Goodbye to the 3 cents that love me. But yeah, no, he it's genuinely a very interesting podcast, and I find it very fun. So if you guys could check that out, that would be great. But otherwise, I don't think there's anything else I really need to shout out or anything.
Why does the I never noticed, why does the page say Sunday 6 p.m. and then Monday 7 p.m.?
Because usually I run at 7 p.m., but we do this at like 6 p.m. But it's not really all the time like that. It's usually like 6:30.
What's the Monday?
The Monday's my D&D session.
I see.
Yeah, so it usually starts at like 7ish. So,
what do I need to do for you to change it to CEST?
Donate a million schmeckles.
A million schmeckles?
A million schmeckles.
Jesus. What if I just keep making you sip water until you...
Please. I don't do that. That sounds horrible. But yes. I think this is a classic. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you have enjoyed the podcast. Love you all. I hope your weeks are absolutely magnificent, and we'll probably see you next week. So, catch you guys later. Now I need to find the stream ending page. Woo!
Thank you.
Bye-bye! Woo!